Okay, so our first matchup of the night is going to be on Overgrowth. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of this matchup, we do have from Team TrpleT, it's Nyfarius spawning as the yellow Zerg player. Spawning in the top right-hand corner from Team SpcBar, we have Havock, the red Terran player, and we seem to have a little bit of lag coming. I didn't see who actually that was from, but yeah, so those are the players. It's actually pretty awesome. Second night in a row, I got a request to go ahead and cast, so I'm pretty excited about that. I really appreciate all the support from my clan. So I'm really anxious to actually see what's going on here today. So looks like here we have obviously standard supply depot first. We might go ahead and see maybe a Reaper opening. Who knows? I guess really depends on the gas timing and everything else. Overlord Scout coming across the map. So far, just content to macro it up, standard. This is one of the times that I would like to kind of speed up the replay a little bit when casting, but we really don't have that option here. We do have a Rax first coming from Havoc, followed up by a Refinery. So it's possible we might see some sort of a Reaper opening, maybe a 1-1-1 build, maybe a Rax into expand. Could be a lot of different things, honestly, with the Refinery going last, or after Rax, I should say. We have the SCV coming across the map to scout. We did have the 15 hatch coming from Nyfarius as well. We have the extractor going down, so we're going to be seeing speed come up pretty soon. Let's see, go ahead and see what's going on here. We're going to go ahead and follow that and take a look and see what Havoc decides to scout. So this will be a thing. He's going to obviously go ahead and scout the hatchery. And he's like, well, I'm pretty good and not going to be expecting any sort of a really early aggression coming from Nyfarius here. Spawning pool's about done, so that'll be a thing. It looks like the gas actually is going to be about 30 seconds delayed, but he'll be able to get that speed up and running right away. We actually do have a factory going down, so yes, it was as I expected, maybe a 1-1-1 build. Maybe going into Hellions, actually. I wasn't thinking about that. A good, strong Hellion opening would be nice. And he is starting the reactor, so I think that's actually what we're going to see. Leave me any comments in the stream. Let me know what you think. But I think it's probably going to be a Hellion opening. A couple of Marines, though, for defense, just in case. We do have the Overlord coming over here. Probably going to position himself right around this area right here so we can go ahead and cross and scout and see what he's going to do. Try and see what his opponent is doing, I should say. Unfortunately, if this Grandmaster Sham... So we have a CC actually going down right now. Sorry, I mispronounced your name. I really apologize. 1-1-1 Widowmine drop. And looks like we're still training Marines off the reactor. Nothing, no tech started yet here from... Oh, we have tanks, so this isn't going to be much of a Widowmine drop, I don't think. I don't think we're going to be seeing it. We're going to see Siege Tank Marine coming down right now. Double gas going down for the production. As well, once this CC gets done, he's probably going to drop it right in the natural. Hopefully this Overlord might be able to go in there and scout it. We have some Ling streaming across the map right now. This seems like this is going to actually be pretty strong unless the Siege Tank... Well, the Siege Tank gets out and sieges up real fast. It's going to easily be able to hold this. Speed just finished. And obviously clearly negated right away. 1-1-1 nuke drop. Yeah, so the Lings are going to be content to just kind of hang out a little bit. Get out of here. Stop it. Droning up for Nyfarius, continuing just to go ahead and macro behind this. We have a Baneling nest, so looks we're probably going to see some change up here. But with that Siege Tank right where it is, I don't think that's going to actually even be an issue. We do have the Hellions, which I predicted. No Thors, guys. You guys are going crazy with this. Doesn't see many Thors. We got the starport down. And it's going to have the tech lab, so we might actually see a Banshee unless he decides to lift off and start going some medevacs. The siege tank getting some really good hits off. But the Hellions and the siege tank is going to really be a thing here. You guys in the stream are hilarious. Yes, he did misplace the CC. It's not in the middle where it should be. It's going to be some mech play since he is lifting off his racks and just kind of scouting around. We got our queen coming out for some creep. Finally dropping his other 2 extractors. So we're probably going to see some Spire tech come on the way. Maybe a strong Roach push. But I actually do not see the Roach worn down yet. Cloak is on the way, and so is the Banshee, so I've been calling this. We actually do have the Spire tech coming down. Distance makes the minerals grow fonder. Cowabunga go. That is pretty funny. Engineering bay going down, so maybe a transition into some strong bio. But just by itself, I don't think it's going to be a thing. So biomech seems like it's going to be the actual build order here. This probably isn't going to be the main push, just to see what kind of damage Havoc is actually going to be able to do with that. Yes, my solo casting. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully it's good and interesting to all you guys. I'm trying to make it as interesting as possible. The Banshee's going to actually go ahead and scout this hatchery here right off the bat. So I don't know if he's going to actually be able to get it knocked out, or if Nyfarius is going to be able to actually react and stop this from being cancelled or destroyed. And the Hellbats get transformed. We get the cloak and no spore crawlers here yet, but he does immediately bring in that overseer, which is perfect, I think. Absolutely perfect. Unfortunately, Nyfarius is going to lose his queen really, really early here. This siege tank is probably going to siege up. Nyfarius is going to lose this third. I think Nyfarius should be content to go ahead and start making some units over here in his natural, his main, maybe some spore crawlers, something to that effect. Because this Banshee is a killing machine with 14 kills. And he is continuing to go to town. Continuing to go to town, and units are just also continuing to stream across the map. More Banshees over here, so maybe I was actually wrong. The Banshees are doing so much damage. So he's just going to keep on making these Banshees. I see that Banelings are on the way. 4 mutas. So that's going to be a thing. It's going to stop the Banshee play for sure. But at what cost? The natural's going down. It's going to be sacked. There's nothing that can be done about it. So this is going to really put Nyfarius behind. And on the back end of things, we have the starport going down on the reactor, which means more medevacs. Go ahead and check the upgrades tab here. Nyfarius is way ahead on upgrades as far as 1-1 is concerned, but since he's so far behind in the economic game, this is a huge thing, a really huge thing. Workers killed. Havoc managed to kill 26 workers in that engagement, and only 1 killed from Nyfarius. So that's going to be a thing. No, I was actually incorrect. It's going to be Vikings, not medevacs. But I don't know. He could have easily transitioned into a bunch of Marines. Another CC going down. But he is going that Thor, so that's a thing, a big thing. Thor's coming in as well, so it is going to be a straight mech play. I guess these barracks are going to do absolutely nothing from here on out. Yes, lots of workers killed indeed, Past. Lots of workers killed. I'm sure you feel the pain, being a fellow Zerg player and all. All these mutas, actually, it's not so bad. Let me get my units tab. We do actually have 11 mutalisks out. Really, honestly, I'm actually surprised that Nyfarius has a higher unit count right now. So I mean, a couple Widow Mines and whatever, but really, honestly, Nyfarius is ahead in the army supply. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Thors are out, which is going to really negate the Muta play, though. And along with these Vikings, so Mutas aren't really going to be doing too much damage. I think that Nyfarius should probably consider transitioning to something else. But I think by the time that he gets the saturation down from his natural, that he's not really going to be able to do a whole lot. Havock dropping his third base now. I could have sworn that he built another one over here, but I guess I was mistaken. Third base going down again for Nyfarius. And it looks like we're going to see some sort of a push with SCVs to repair the Thors. This may be GG, to be honest with you. A lot of Banelings here, which if he magic boxes these mutas, he might be able to actually take out the Thors. The scan goes down. He sees the Banelings in production. So, like I said, good magic box maybe, and with some decent hits with the Banelings, he might actually be able to hold, but not exactly sure on that. And so much for what I said about magic boxing, because that did not happen. And there's the GG. There is the GG. Good games, everyone. Good games.